What's up, everybody? What's going on, guys? What's up, my TGD fam? How you all doing to this evening? What's up? What's up? What's up? Another wonderful day in the world of the markets. Guys, a couple of big things here today. We're going to be talking about sniping small caps. Okay, we're going to be talking about sniping small caps. Guys, a couple of days ago, I told you that the small cap market has slowed down. We've gotten a lot less follow through, and I was making adjustments in my take profits on those small caps, and it has been working beautifully. Really good trading today, guys. Very disciplined, very strategic, very sniper-esque trading today. I traded CRIS 3 times. 3 times I traded CRIS for a 19% gain, a 9% gain, and then another 19% gain after hours. Okay. We also added a 10% gain on NURO. Had one losing trade today on HCAC. Okay. So what is that? 4 for 5 today. 4 for 5 today trading in chat. Would have been 5 for 6 if I got killed on QS. Guys, I tried to fill QS right before the close. I had an order sitting there at 57.78. I did not get my fill. The stock ended up pushing up towards 60s. And then I canceled my order before the bell. And actually, if I left my order there, I actually would have filled, which is even double as frustrating, because if I left my order there, it actually would have filled. But then I started trading CRIS after hours, CRIS after hour squeeze, which is exactly what we talked about during the day. Late in the afternoon, I actually said on the mic, CRIS may give you an after hour squeeze. It's exactly what we said in chat on the mic, and that is exactly what happened in chat. So unfortunately, I missed my opportunity to try to get back into QS, and QS ended up going from 58 to 74 after hours. A major move. But it's bittersweet because a lot of my TGD fam were able to get into QS. Fausto, my brother, I see that I saw you already commenting in chat. Fausto, I know you rode that thing all the way up to 68. Congrats. I know there's a few other people in here that are in QS or that were able to capitalize and jump in QS on that trade idea, even though I didn't get in because, like I said, I was trading CRIS after the bell for the 3rd time on the day, and I was profitable all 3 times. So we're going to talk about that. But on all of those small cap trades, again, the reoccurring theme is that I'm not getting to my last take profit target, okay, which is a very clear, glaring indication of the lack of follow through that you have in the small cap market right now. And when I say follow through, I don't mean the size of one move. It's not what I mean by follow through. When I say when a stock now, a scalper's mentality is going to think, okay, this is follow through. No. A traditional day trader's mentality is that move, consolidation, move. That's follow through. Okay. So we are not getting in small caps the follow through. Okay. We're not getting the move, the consolidation, and then another move. You're getting just a move and the stock runs out of steam. And that's the environment that we're in small caps. We recognized this a few days ago. We made some adjustments. If you guys were on my live stream a few days ago, you heard me talk about the adjustments. I'll recap the adjustments. I'll recap with you guys what it is that we're doing differently when it comes to those small caps, because it's paying off beautifully. It's paying off beautifully. So we're going to discuss that all here today on this live stream, and we're going to go over some of those SPACs. We're going to go over some of these SPACs. We also had huge wins today. The Wolf with US Steel was like 113% gain option, I believe, on US Steel. And then a $47 take profit on LAZR, which is over 100% gain on that one as well. So a lot of profits all around today in chat, a lot of variety in chat. That's one of the beautiful things about True Trading Group, guys. It's about variety. You know, you want to trade small caps? Cool. We were 4 for 5 today trading small. Actually, 4 for 4 trading small caps. HCAC is a little bit of a SPAC play. So 4 for 4 today trading small caps. You have US Steel, a low volatility option. Still gave you triple-digit gains on it, even though it's a lower volatility option. And then you've got LAZR, which is a SPAC play that we've been trading for the last couple of days. We were day trading it and swing trading it And it's just profits all around. No matter, listen, take your pick. What do you want to trade? What kind of style, what kind of trader are you? You want options? You want mid caps? You want SPACs? You want small caps? What do you want? Okay, whatever you want, whatever it is, we're trading it in chat. That's the beauty about being a diversified trader. We are able to follow and identify opportunity. And we just follow the money flow. We're not one trick ponies. We don't just focus on one thing. So the kind of the lessons of the day are I'm going to be talking about what it was that I implemented in my small cap adjustment earlier, right? A couple of days ago, I told you guys I was making an adjustment on small caps. So today we're going to kind of update that, right? I'm going to, for those of you that maybe missed it, I'll tell you guys what that adjustment was. And then we're going to look at real live examples of how I'm implementing those adjustments in my trading now. Okay. And to be 4 for 4 trading small caps today. Like I said, I did have one loss on HCAC, but then rocked it on the rest of my trades on the day. So finishing the day 4 for 5, a beautiful day, beautiful day. Okay. And like I said, could have been 5 for 6 with QS, but I did not get filled. Can't catch them all. Right? Can't catch them all, but still an amazing day. So congratulations, everyone, all my TGD fam. Congratulations, all of you that capitalize on those moves, whether it was CRIS, whether it was LAZR, whether it was X, whether it was QS, whatever it is, guys, we were crushing it. Okay, so congratulations for those of you that capitalized on any or all of those plays. If you are brand new to the live stream, welcome. Okay, subscribe to the channel. First thing you're going to want to do. Second thing you want to do is turn on those notifications. I go live every day, dropping you guys some serious golden nuggets, some educational knowledge when it comes to day trading, swing trading, stocks, options, you name it, we trade it. You guys want to make sure that you turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on any of these live streams where I share with you trade ideas, trade recaps, general educational information on a daily basis. Guaranteed to make you guys better traders just from watching a lot of these videos. Okay, my name is Michael Edward. For those of you that are brand new. Nice, Jacob. Been a member for 2 days, already up 7K. That's what I'm talking about. Keep that up, my man. Keep that up. 7K every 2 days keeps the job away. That's for sure. Keep it up, man. Congratulations. Keep it up, Jacob. Good stuff, brother. Welcome to the family. One hell of a welcome, right? 7K in 2 days. I like it, my man. Good stuff. So for those of you that maybe are brand new, guys, my name is Michael Edward. I'm the head trader at True Trading Group. Began my trading career working for a hedge fund on Wall Street. We managed just under $500 million. While there, I went through an educational training program, taught me everything it is that I know now today in my trading, and I teach that same education to you and my THD family members. Okay, so like I said, subscribe, turn on your notifications. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button. Okay, smash that like button. Show me how much you guys appreciate the time, energy, and effort that I put into these lives, because I do it all for you. I love you guys. Damn, I feel like my day is not complete without my YouTube fam. I really do. I'm in a good mood today, guys. I'm in a good mood today. I had a great day. A lot of members had a great day. Just to really, today just feels good. Just feels good to see the whole team hit it. The whole team hit it today. All the mods hit it today. The members hit it today. Options, mid caps, large caps, small caps, SPACs. I mean, we just hit it all across the board today. So just feels good. Feels good when the whole team wins. Feels really good when the whole team wins. Yeah, there it is, Jonathan. Jonathan Moreno Barbosa, I like your style. We need 300 likes before I take a single question, because I start all my live streams off with a Q&A. Right? I open the floor up. I'm like, you guys have questions? Go ahead, ask me. Now's your time to ask me. I'm not taking a single question until we get to 300 likes. How's that? I'll wait. I got nowhere to be. I'm going to sit right here. I'm not taking one question until we get to 300 likes. I'm not kidding. Cue the Jeopardy music. Let's go, guys. Smash that like button. I'm not taking a single question until I get to 300. Almost there. Challenge accepted. That's what I'm talking about. Almost. We need 10 more. There it is. All right. Thank you very much. Yes, Bo. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, guys. So let's dive into it. Okay, let's go. Let's open up the floor, guys. Blanket Q&A. I already see one question that I want to address, and that's PEN. Okay, PEN. There is a battle going on in PEN. Okay, so let me talk to you guys about PEN real quick. What happened? PEN. Okay, we had a short report come out on PEN. Now, I actually like PEN. Okay, I like PEN. All right, I like PEN. I think that it's a company that has the potential to take market share away from ISRG. However, short report that came out today. Hold on. Let me see here real quick, guys. Okay, so yeah, like I said, so PEN, a battle going on right now. Okay, you had a short seller come out, a QCM, notorious short seller, come out and say that some of the medical data that the company has published was falsified, that the person that authored that data is a make-believe person. And the company dropped. Stock dropped big time. Stock was down about 15% today. We were then down about 16, 17%. And then the stock was halted for news pending. Let me take you guys actually to the charts real quick. Okay, so here's PEN. Okay, so today that short report was issued by that short seller, and the stock had this big gap down and drop. Okay, the stock went from over 220 all the way down to 185, and the stock was halted news pending. So the stock was halted news pending, and basically what the news was the company came out and the company responded to the short report. Okay, the company responded to the short report saying no, that the author of the data, it was actually just the wrong person's name that was on it, that was on the data, and that it was their chief, I forgot what the person's position, chief science officer, or I forgot what the position was that they said that the person was that authored it, that had a similar name, and they said it was like, oh, a typo, whatever. And the company came out and they responded and said, no, that all of that data is verified, all of it is true, and they gave the correct name of the person that published it. So the stock reopened after the company responded, and you got the stock bounce now back up to 207. Listen, Chief Innovator. Thank you, Jason. Chief Innovator. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this. You know, like that really wasn't like, I get the response. It kind of feels to me like the company just kind of like poo-pooed the report. Like they didn't really address, like they didn't even make any real mention of the medical device itself. They just kind of backed up, said, no, that, the person, it was our chief innovator is the person that published it. And this is their name. And, that's foolish to think anything otherwise, and yada, yada, yada. And that's when the stock then rallied going into the close. We went from 185 back to 207. So this stock is on a roller coaster of a ride. You guys can see these last couple of days here. I mean, that's an extremely volatile roller coaster ride on this PEN. Okay. This kind of no longer becomes, and I knew people were going to ask me about this because I've been talking about this pen company for a while. It's one of the companies that I like in my long-term, that I like for a long-term portfolio position, because I think that they could take market share away from ISRG. ISRG is the clear leader in this space, and they are 10 times the market cap of PEN. Okay, 10 times the market cap of PEN. ISRG, fantastic company. But I think PEN is a company that can take some market share away from that. But obviously, with everything that's going on here, this kind of no longer becomes a technical trade. All right, because people were asking me, oh, Mike, well, what about levels? What about levels? This is a major support level for PEN. Okay, below 200 in like those 180s, that's a major level for PEN. Okay. All I'll do is I'll just draw a line right across like the high. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to just delete that. I'll draw a line across like the high 180s. Okay. If I draw a line across these high 180s, you will see clear as day Okay. All of this resistance that was here previously, okay, in 2019 and in 2020. And then once we broke above that level, you'll then start to see that this area became a really strong level of support. Okay. So this is a key level for PEN, and PEN sold off right into that area. Okay. Sold off right into that area here today on the back of that news. But then look at the buying pressure that stepped in at that level once the company came out and responded. Do you see how aggressive of a bounce that back this is? And look at the volume that came in here on the daily chart. That's the heaviest volume bar that this stock has ever traded. Today is the heaviest volume this stock has ever traded. And it puts in that tail right at this major support level. This is a major support level, folks. Okay. But if it turns out that the company has been lying about the data on their medical devices, forget your technical analysis. It'll mean nothing. The stock will go much lower if it turns out that the company is full of it. Okay. So now a lot of people were asking me today when all of this was going on, because everyone knows that that I think that Penn is a good long-term company. Everyone's like, well, Mike, what do you think? Do you believe the company or do you believe the short seller? Guys, this is not about who you believe. Okay. This is not about who you believe. Okay. This is not about who you guys believe. It's not about who I believe. Okay. This is a scenario where you have the where you guys have sorry, I'm just reading messages, guys. I'm sorry. Where I have no reason to believe one or the other, or to not believe one or the other. You have no idea. You have no idea if the company's lying. You have no idea if maybe the short seller's mistaken, or maybe they're lying because obviously they're short the stock. So you have no idea. I'm not sure who to believe. Okay. But in situations like this, I have learned, it's been my experience, to ease on the side of caution. Wait for all of this to die down. Wait for all of this to die down. There is no need for you to step in right now and say to yourself, okay, I believe the company and buy the stock right here. There's no need for it, because if it turns out the company is full of it and they're lying, a lot of people are going to jail and the stock's going much lower. Okay. But if it turns out the company was telling the truth and that any type of investigation reveals that the short seller's data or their analysis is wrong, which is very possible, then the stock will continue to go higher and you'll have plenty of opportunity to buy the stock. But when you're talking about a long-term investment, you're going to be better off easing on the side of caution and waiting for this controversy to die down. Wait to see who's telling the truth. Yes, sacrifice the $10, $15, $20 a share that you might miss on the way up on the stock for the security of knowing the company's not full of shit. Okay. There's no need for you to try to be a hero and say, no, I believe them. Okay. Well, listen, if you want to take that stance, then you guys definitely can. Okay. You can. I'm just telling you that me personally, because you guys are asking me my opinion on the issue. My opinion is I believe the company. Okay. I do believe the company. But I have no reason I don't have any information, right? Do you know the CEO personally? Have you been in the lab testing the medical device yourself? Have you verified yourself the trials and studies that they did to come up with that data? No, of course not. So you have no reason to believe or not to believe either party. That's why I'm saying you're better off just easing on the side of caution and just wait for things to settle down. Okay. That's it, guys. So that's because like I said, I know I was going to get some questions on that PEN. So there you guys have it. Do you ever go a day without making a single trade? When I don't trade, it feels like I am missing out. So Ramil, good question. And yes, I have gone days without making a single trade. I have gone days without making it. Doesn't happen often, but it does happen. It'll happen a few times a year, probably, where I just simply don't see anything that I like. It's happened. I'd say maybe it happened like maybe two times this year. Like I said, it doesn't happen often, but it does happen once in a while, guys. It does happen. I'm new still, but taught AM teaching myself stock trading through online research. Somehow landed here. So thank you. Nice advice at the moment for RT now. Much. Okay, Steph. Let's see here. I'm not sure what you are asking me. I don't think there's a ticker symbol RT, so I'm not sure what your question is. I'm sorry, Steph. Need advice at the moment. Okay, sorry. Any advice for today? So my advice for you, my advice to you for a trader that's kind of just starting. I'm sorry, I read your message totally wrong. That's my mistake. My advice to you, if you're just first starting out and you're going through trying to teach yourself, my advice to you is make sure you get a professional education. Okay. Seriously, because so many beginner traders, they first start out and they have absolutely no idea what they're doing, and they just dump money into a trading account. They start trading and they have no idea what they're doing. They just have absolutely no idea what they're doing and they end up losing a lot of money. So my advice to you is to learn to walk before you run, learn to crawl before you walk, and get an education before you start trading with real money. And just make sure wherever you're getting your education from, even if it's not from me or from True Trading Group, it doesn't have to be from me, but just make sure that you know the background of the person that you're getting your education from. Make sure that they are a true professional, not someone that just figured something out in their mother's basement. Make sure they're a true professional that has a professional education, and that you're not just learning from some random Joe Schmo. That is my advice to you. When it comes to technical indicators, do you use different ones for swing trading than day trading? And if so, which ones do you use for swing trading? Thanks in advance. Yes, actually. So Dustin Watson, two indicators that I use a lot for two indicators that I use for swing trading that I really don't use on day trading is the MACD and the RSI. So I'm a big component of the MACD when it comes to swing trading. I love signal line crossovers. I love zero line crossovers. I love MACD divergence. These are all things that I look for when I'm looking for a trend to change. If I'm looking for a trend reversal swing trade, couple those indicators or couple those signals with a MACD indicator with a chart pattern on a daily chart, and that's a beautiful setup for a swing trade. So if you don't know what I'm talking about those signals with the MACD is made up of two moving averages, and you'll have a signal line crossover, which is when the MACD actually crosses over the signal line. That's seen as bullish. When the MACD crosses below the signal line, that is seen as bearish. Those are crossovers in your MACD indicator. Also, you have a zero line value on the MACD. When the MACD goes above zero into positive territory, that's seen as bullish. When the MACD goes below zero into negative territory and gives you a negative value, that's seen as bearish. And then you have divergence. Divergence is when you have, let's say you have a stock is making higher highs, but the MACD is actually making a lower high. Okay, so if you have an example where the stock is doing this, right, but the MACD indicator, okay, is the opposite way, showing you that, let's say the MACD indicator goes from was at 2, and then now it's at 175, but meanwhile the stock has actually gone up. So if the stock's gone from $100 to $120, but yet the peak highs in the MACD indicator has actually gone down, that's actually bearish divergence on the MACD and could be a sign that the stock is about to give you a pullback and the stock is a little overextended. You couple that in with maybe an overextended reading on an RSI. Overextended or overbought is the term you'll hear with RSIs. Anything over 70, play it safe, call it over 80. Because with momentum these days in the market, you can have a stock with a 75 RSI reading and it can go up for weeks. So look for RSI readings maybe up into the 80s. And when you can find that, with maybe an a MACD situation where you're getting a signal line crossover to the downside with bearish divergence with an overbought RSI reading, couple that with maybe a double top or an ascending wedge on a daily chart. And that's a beautiful setup for you guys to maybe take a short position or some put options on a swing trade when you see something like that. So, Dustin, I would say that that's the biggest difference between indicators for me with my, for the biggest difference for me with the indicators that I use for day trading and swing trading. All right, next question we have from Emma Schaefer. Emma Schaefer says, guys, where's the best place to learn options? Everybody on this live stream, answer Emma's question, please. I'm not going to answer you, Emma. I'm going to let everybody on this live stream answer for you. Guys, tell Emma, what's the best place to learn options? Help a girl out. Emma, the group has spoken. The group has spoken. All right, let's see here. Next question. Yes, Justice says, I'm confused with PDT. Broker will flag account for more than 3 trades a day if I don't have a minimum of 25K in the account. Yes. So the way that PDT rule works, that is pattern day trader rule. Okay. If you have less than $25,000 in your account and you have a margin account, okay, if you have a margin account with less than 25,000, you are only allowed to make 3 day trades, which means if you buy stock today and sell it today, that's a day trade. You're only allowed to do that 3 times in a rolling 5-day period. Now, ways around that are if you have more than $25,000 in your account and it's a margin account, or you have a cash account, which means you'll have no margin. Okay, you'll have no margin, which just means that you will be trading with the cash in your account. If you have $2,000 in your account, you can only trade with $2,000. If you have a margin account, you usually get 4 times leverage. So if you have $2,000 in your account, you'll have $8,000 in buying power. Okay. Thoughts on LAZR? Listen, LAZR had a short report come out on it today from Citron. Said the stock is worth $20 a share. It's currently at like 41, 42. My thoughts on LAZR right now is that it's going to get choppy. LAZR was an easy trade the last 3 days. The stock just went up, and then it went up some more. It was an easy trade. We crushed it. From the initial entry from the Wolf at 22, I got long the last couple of, I traded that thing the last 3 days. I did not trade it today, but days prior. And we just ripped that thing to shreds on a day trading level, on a swing trading level, absolutely ripped that thing to shreds, all the way to a best take profit of 47. And everywhere along the way, add backs, take profits, add backs, take profits. That was the easy move. Now that you have all of the attention on the stock, now that you have the wild whipsaw movements, now that you have the short report out on the company, I think it's going to get a little choppier. I think it's going to get a little choppier now. Okay. My thoughts on all of these SPACs are to trade them. Don't invest in them, because post-merger, I think the stocks are all gonna pull back in post-merger, because all the investors that came in pre-merger are all gonna sell their shares. They're all gonna sell their shares. You're gonna see, similar to like when a lockup period ends after an IPO, you have a lot of pre-IPO investors come in and sell. So I think you're going to see something similar to that on all these SPACs. Like post-merger, I think you see, all these inflated share prices. Guys, some of these SPACs have gone from $10 to $70. You're going to see some of these investors come in, they're going to take their money off the table. And I think that's going to give you a little bit of a pullback in some of these SPACs. So I would just trade it for now. Jason Ridley, how will the PDT affect me, relatively speaking, when trying to implement some of TTD's strategies? Well, Jason, Listen, how will it affect you if you are underbound by PDT rule? Guys, there's a lot of our members are bound by PDT rule. You know, how many, I can just do a quick show of hands. Guys, just how many of my THD members that are on here, how many of you are bound by PDT rule, or how many of you have a small account? You know, you guys can comment in chat just so we can answer Jason's question. But Jason, we do day trading. We also do swing trading. Okay. So it's not that it's going to affect your ability to implement true trading group strategies. Okay, we have a lot of members that are bound by the PDT rule. Also, look, you're seeing everyone that's commenting in chat right now. They are all bound by PDT rule, and they all implement TTG's trading strategy because we are not just day traders. We also do swing trade. Okay, and what you will learn is that, you know, you'll make a handful of day trades throughout the course of the 5-day period, but you're also going to be making swing trades as well. Look at that. Chance Vega almost out of PDT rule because of TTG. That means that Chance Vega is almost growing their account now to where their account's going to be over 25,000 and they no longer have to worry about that PDT rule. Chance, great job, man. Keep it up. Keep it up. Nice. Daddy O made 2,300 last week. That's what I'm talking about. Whoa, Jimmy Benson took his account from 8,000 to 25,000 in 33 days. Yes. Woo! That's 3 times, bro. That is a 300% gain. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Incredible. Mateo says, I'm under PDT, but not for much longer. Look, guys, you're seeing these are comments from THD members that were bound by PDT rule that are now working them ways out of it. Roy Britchin says, Michael, for the people new people here like myself, how do we know how aggressively to invest in any particular stock you suggest? Okay, Roy. Now, I'm not sure if you're referring to long-term investing or if you're referring to active trading, 2 different things. I'll talk about both because I'm not sure which one you're referring to. When it comes to active trading, how aggressively do you go into a particular stock that we suggest? This is not you know, your risk needs to be the same on each and every single trade that you make. Okay. So when I'm buying a stock during the day, or if I'm shorting stock, whatever it is, and I'm making a trade during the day, and this isn't for active trading. This is not for my long-term. Yes, Lance, my boy, bro, 53,000 in 3 weeks with TTG. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Lance. Incredible, brother. Incredible. Bryant made $3,000 today. Hell yeah. Keep that up, Brian. You won't be under PDT for much longer, my man. So I'm sorry. So going back to your question. Okay. Oh my God. I forgot the question. I just lost my train of thought. I forgot the question, guys. Oh, how much to invest in a particular stock? I'm sorry. Thank you. My producer, Adam, just put the question right back up for me. Thank you, man. So Roy, when it comes to active trading, you want to make sure that your risk is the same on every single trade. So you've got to figure out for yourself, what's the dollar amount that you're comfortable risking per trade? Now that number is going to be different for everybody. My number and your number are completely different, right? So what's the number that you're comfortable risking per trade? Let's say that number for you is $100 or $500, $1,000, $5,000. Doesn't matter the number. Whatever the number is, it's your number. Okay, it's your number. So let's say for the argument's sake of the conversation, you're comfortable risking $100 per trade. That means every single trade, you're going to position size yourself so that if you get stopped out, you're losing $100. All right. And then you figure out what position size do you need to have in order to only lose $100 if you do get stopped out of your position. So what you say to yourself is you're going to say, okay, if I've got, wow, Camara, 2K to 14K in 20 days. Megan, over 20K in 3 months. Yes. Oh, I love seeing this shit. Yes. Hell yeah, guys. Yes. That is real money, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah. Oh, that gets me so pumped. Oh, it gets me so pumped. I love it, guys. Great job. All of you, great job. Keep it up. Keep typing away. Keep sending in your success stories. I love it. Absolutely love it. So like I said, so when you're looking at a particular trade, and I'm sorry, it's taking me a long time to answer this question. When you're getting ready to enter a particular trade, you got to identify where your stop loss is. Now, your stop loss is going to be based on the chart pattern itself. So if you're looking at a chart pattern, you're going to say, let's say this is a bull flag. You're going to say, okay, well, what level, if the stock breaks below, is that bull flag now no more, right? What level is that? That's where your stop loss is going to go. Your stop loss is going to go right below that support level. Okay. Wow. John Gallardi up $73,000 in November and December. Boom. Yes, Christina Chong, 37,000 in 5 weeks. Oh my God. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay focused on the questions. I get so excited. I'm sorry. I get so excited. I'm sorry. I'm just so happy for you guys. I'm so happy to see you guys reaching your goals. I really am. I'm so happy. I know how hard you guys work. So I love seeing it. I really do. So like I was saying, so that's where your stop loss is going to go based on the chart pattern. Okay. So now that you identify where your stop loss belongs based on your entry price, Roy, you have to calculate what position size do you need to have in order to lose $100. So let's say, for example, you buy a stock at $5, your stop loss is $4.50. If you're only trying to lose $100 per trade, right, then you're risking 50 cents a share. So in order for you to lose $100, you got to buy 200 shares at $5. Okay, so your 200 shares at $5, that'll give you $1,000 position size. If you get stopped out at $4.50, you'll lose your $100 that you're comfortable with. Somebody else that might say, okay, I'm comfortable risking $5,000 per trade. I'll buy the stock at $5. I'll stop out at $4.50. But in this case, I'm going to buy 10,000 shares because if I get stopped out at $4.50, I'll lose $5,000. And everywhere in between, depending on what your risk tolerance is, you need to figure out what that position size has to be in order for you to, if you get stopped out, to lose that dollar amount. Now that's active trading. Okay. That's active trading. Guys, also, by the way, give me a quick follow right there on Twitter. My Twitter handle is right down there at MikeEdward_TTG. Give me a follow. Okay. Give me a follow. When it comes to long-term investing, okay, when it comes to long-term investing and you want to try to figure out how aggressive should you go on a particular stock, understand this. When it comes to long-term investing, you need to be diversified. You cannot dump all of your money and bet it all on one stock. I have an extremely diversified portfolio. I probably own 200 different stocks in my long-term portfolio. I'm extremely diversified. Okay. Now, all of those positions do not all have the same dollar amount in them. I'm overweight technology. I'm overweight high growth stocks. I've been building up my value portfolio, my dividend portfolio over the last, couple of months, with the anticipation of kind of the value rotation as growth stocks kind of slow down while the reopening trade takes hold with the vaccine and COVID trying to get behind us. And I've been doing really well with a lot of those names. But you want to be diversified. So I would say when it comes to your long-term investing, just have a cash amount that you are comfortable with and try to disperse it amongst at least like 5 stocks just to get started. Okay. So let's say if you had, $1,000, right, that you said, I want to get started with a long-term portfolio. I don't own any stocks, but I want to start to invest. I've got $1,000. What do I do? My advice to you is to not put $1,000 into one stock. My advice to you would be to take $200 and put it into 5 different stocks. Okay. Diversity is key when it comes to your long-term investing. Somebody asked, are all of your members profitable? No, they're not. No, all of our members are not profitable. Okay. But 80% of our members are doing very well. 80% of our members are making 7 to 10 times their membership fee back within the first 6 months of their membership. 30% are doing it within the first 30 days. But that means we still have 20% of our members that are still struggling and they're still not, reaching the goals that they want to be. You see a lot of people are commenting how much money they're up and how well they're doing, but that's not everybody. We do still have some people that are struggling a little bit, but we leave no trader behind. We actually conduct every couple of weeks into training group something called a red to green workshop, where me and the other moderators will go in and do a 2-hour workshop and webinar specifically for our members that are struggling and that are still red. If you're still red and you're still not a profitable trader, that's why we call it our red to green workshop, to help those traders to see, what are you struggling with? What do you not understand? What topics do you want us to discuss? What lessons do you want to cover? Because we leave no trader behind. And that's because we truly do give a damn about our member success. If we didn't care if our members succeeded or not, believe me, I wouldn't spend an extra 2 hours of my time, and neither would the other moderators, going over these red to green workshops. I really do care about my member success. I want them all to succeed. But the truth is that not 100% of them are profitable. Okay, 80% are doing extremely well. 20% are still struggling a little bit, and we do everything that we can to help them. Our next Red to Green workshop is actually December 16th. So December 16th at 5 p.m. is our next Red to Green workshop. Okay, and that's where we're going to be covering helping traders that are still struggling to help them go from red to green. Okay, hence the name. The last survey that we did, 55% of members are not picking their own stocks and are succeeding. Okay, so we've surveyed our members. 55%. 55% of our members are now picking their own stock, their own trades. 55%. 55% of our members are now have the ability to go trade their own trades and pick their own stocks, and they're doing it successfully. 55% of them are doing that. Okay. 55% are finding now their own trades, and they're not just following me or following Jay or following the Wolf or following Toner. Okay. They're taking their education and they're able to identify their own opportunities. That's the goal with True Trading Group, right? Like that's the goal with you getting a professional education. It's to stand on your own 2 feet. I don't want everybody just copy me. I want you guys to listen. You want to follow my trades? Great. By all means, let's do it. Let's kill it. Let's make money together. But my goal is for you to be able to become a consistently profitable trader on your own, and for you to give me trade ideas. That's the whole point of True Trading Group. I want all of you to have the same education that I have, so that during the day, guys, I only have two eyeballs. I have one set of eyes. Okay, I have one set of eyes. I can only look at so many stocks at once. But if I have thousands of traders that have my education, that know what to look for, you guys can bring trades to my attention. It happens on a regular basis where members identify setups that I'm not looking at. They bring it to my attention. I'm like, wow, this actually looks really good. And I go in it and I go into the trade and I attack and I give everybody my analysis and we bank. And I'm like, yo, I owe you a steak dinner. Happens all the time. That's my goal. Just following a guru is not a business, guys. Following a guru is not a business. It's like learning to stand on your own 2 feet and become a consistently profitable trader. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. Nice, Casey. Way to go. Casey, just from watching the live streams, losses decreased, profits increased. Then I joined the chat. My profits are up nearly 2K from never putting more than $400 in a trade. Casey, that's incredible. Congratulations. That is absolutely incredible. Ooh, Stephen Capone signed up 2 days ago, already made $5,200 Monday and made $6,700 today on CRIS. You're up $12,000 in 2 days, dude. That's incredible. That's incredible. You're $12,000 in 2 days, dude. That's awesome. Absolutely awesome. One hand on the wheel from $500 to $7,500 in 2 weeks. Incredible. Green Pants, $3,400 after 1 week. Wow, Mitch. A TG member since August and is up $65,000. That's incredible. Oh, I love it. I love it so much, guys. Exactly, guys. Sharon, that's what it's about, man. It's a team. That's why it's True Trading Group, guys. It's not michaeledwardtrades.com. We're a family. That's why I say when you guys sign up, I say welcome to the family. Nice, Jan. Looking forward to it, brother. Exactly, Sal. Exactly. Hell yeah, Chef Daddy. Whew. Fausto, my man. Up $65,000. Oh my God. Oh God, I love it. Guys, I'm sorry if I'm getting carried away a little. I get so excited when I see you guys succeed like this, man. This is life-changing money. Life-changing money. All right, next question. Mike, can you talk about your Curaleaf purchase today? Yeah, guys, I bought Curaleaf today in my long-term portfolio. My initial entry. I'm sorry. We got Brandon Johnson says, nice. I've been watching for a couple of months. Just wanted to validate you guys. The chat does that for you. 8K to 100K in 12 months. Can it be done? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Brandon. Yes, that can be done. Yes, that can be done. I mean, listen, it's not going to be easy, but it absolutely can be done, my friend. It absolutely can be done. So like I was saying, let's talk about my Curaleaf purchase today. So I bought Curaleaf today. In my long-term portfolio. It's my first purchase. I will be buying more if the stock pulls back. So I bought Curaleaf today at 11. I think it was 11:35 or 11:38, something like that. I bought it right here. Where we at? I bought it right there. Okay, that was my entry there on Curaleaf. That's my first entry. I will be buying more. What I'm planning on here is, so my buying levels here, I got an entry here on Curaleaf. My next buying zone where I'm going to be adding a lot more to the position will be around 10 to 1050. And if we get below 10, I'm going to buy a big chunk. Okay. If we get below 10, I'm going to buy a big chunk. Somewhere down in this region would be me buying a big chunk of Curaleaf. I love the US cannabis companies. I love the future of these weed companies. I really do. I don't think people are really fully grasping the potential that these companies have. And if you believe that it is only a matter of time before weed is legal in the United States, if you believe it will be, it's just a matter of time. These US companies, you need to own them. Okay, you need to own them. And we have an advantage right now because these stocks trade on the OTC, which means that they are not traded on a major exchange. The reason why they're not traded on a major exchange is because weed is still illegal in the United States. So think about how stupid this is. You have Canadian marijuana companies that can trade in the United States. Tilray, Cronos, Aurora, Canopy, they all trade in the United States because it's legal in Canada. They're not violating any laws, so they can list in the United States. But US marijuana companies cannot list on major exchanges. It is the dumbest thing that I've ever heard. But because it is still federally illegal, even though these states operate legally, even though these companies operate legally in their respective states where it is legal and they are licensed, they cannot list on a major exchange because it's still federally illegal. It's so stupid. But it provides investors like us an advantage, and it provides us an opportunity because hedge funds, mutual funds, pension funds, they cannot buy these stocks. Guys, when I worked at the hedge fund, we were not allowed to buy OTC stocks. We're not allowed to. Okay. Our mandate does not allow us to buy OTC stocks. Do you have any idea how many institutions, hedge funds, pension funds, mutual funds that are out there that would love to own some of these companies but can't? When the day comes that these companies all list on a major exchange, you are going to see a rush of capital into these names and a flight of capital out of the Canadian names. Right now, as a financial institution or a hedge fund or anything like that, if you want exposure to the marijuana industry, the only stocks you can buy are the crap ones. And the crap ones are the Canadian ones because they're the only ones that that are on a major exchange. Tilray, Cronos, Aurora. Everybody knows. Whenever anybody thinks marijuana, they always think Aurora, Tilray, Cronos. Those companies are making a fraction of the revenue of Curaleaf, Green Thumb, Trulieve, Cresco Labs, Harvest. All of these companies are making more money than the Canadian counterparts. But because those Canadian companies are listed on a major exchange, hedge funds can buy them. So if they want exposure to cannabis, they have to own those companies. They have to own those companies. Robinhood traders, they can't buy these companies either. So what do you think happens when they say, ooh, the House is voting on marijuana. Let's go buy weed stocks. As the Robinhood traders are going to fit tens of thousands, millions of traders are going to go and what are they going to buy? They're not going to buy Curaleaf. They're not going to buy Green Thumb. They're not going to buy True Leaf because they can't. What are they going to do? They're going to go buy Tilray and they're going to go buy Aurora. Once these companies list on a major exchange, you're going to see a lot of people sell the Canadian stocks, and all that money is going to flow into the US names. It's going to flow into the US names. Okay. So companies that I want to own a lot of are Curaleaf and Green Thumb. You guys have heard the Wolf talk about this. His favorite companies are, I share the same, my favorite companies are also his favorite companies. It's True Leaf, Green Thumb, Curaleaf, Cresco. These are the top US MSOs. Okay. So I initiated my first entry there on Curaleaf. I will look for a pullback. Like I said, 10, 10.50. I'm buying more. If we get below 10, I'm dumping a huge chunk into Curaleaf. And I think these stocks are doubles in the next 1 to 2 years. I think Curaleaf is a $20, $25 stock, in the very near future. Stock's trading at $11 now. I think it's a $20, $25 stock easy. And then once it actually does go legal, forget it. Forget it. You're going to see the amount of revenue that these companies are going to generate in the United States are going to blow your mind. They're going to blow your mind. All right. So we'll see. No, the federal government did not make weed legal. No, the House voted on the bill to make it legal, but it's not going to pass the Senate. It's not going to pass the Senate. Stephen Capone, Mike, Catalyst this week. Pfizer, you like cruise ships, Norwegian Cruise Lines, Royal Caribbean. Listen, I feel like that trade has kind of run its course a little bit, man. Just be a little careful. I feel like that trade may have kind of run its course a little bit. If you're not in those stocks already, you're coming in at the top. You're coming in near the top of this move. Like I would have much rather seen you be long these stocks in November when the vaccine news was announced. These stocks have made big moves. These stocks have made big moves, from 15 to 24 on Carnival. You look at Norwegian this is from 19 to 28. You look at the airlines like, American Airlines from 11 to 18, United Airlines from 36 to 49. Like these stocks are already making those moves. And you're getting up to the top end of their June highs. These June highs are a key little resistance area for these stocks. Like you look at United. United has not only this gap, but then that's the pivot June high. And that's right where we're at. We popped above it and now we're just kind of sitting on it. I think your entry up here, I think is a little extended. I think it's a little extended and you might get, listen, over the next 2 weeks, we're going to get really, 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 really bad. We're going to get really bad COVID numbers. And if we don't get, continuous vaccine news, I feel like the vaccine news has kind of run its course a little bit. If New York, New Jersey, California, they all start shutting down again and locking down and, the Thanksgiving spike numbers, then you're going to have the Christmas spike numbers. I feel like we might start to, these Carnival and airline stocks may shift a little bit. Okay. I feel like that might shift a little bit. So just be careful. Just be careful chasing these. All right. So guys, let me see here, guys. Let me see here. All right, what I want to do here now, I want to see real quick how many people we have here that are brand new to trading. If you guys are brand new to trading, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. I want to see how many of you are brand new. Total newbies. Sherilyn Young, what trading platform do I use? Lightspeed. All right, we have Out of Sep, Kenneth, Preston, Sensei, Amaniel, Mark, Blulu, Dan, Anstack, Russell, NIA, Kristen, Jeff, Rashonda, William, Wee Wee Mimi, Chris Rowe, Breadstick, PR787, David Franco, T. Gerald, Lagu, Matt the God, Marcia Graham, Martez, Pro Scorpio. Very nice, guys. Brian Colby. A lot of newbies. Guys, everybody has a day one, man. Don't be shy, or don't be Julio Mata. Okay, great, guys. Don't be shy. Don't be shy if you guys are brand new to trading. It's about, listen, I've been doing this for 16 years, but I had a day one also. I hate when people are like condescending to new traders, or like they like get annoyed with them for asking like a silly question, because they're like, oh, how do you not know that? Well, how did you know that? Like, you had a day one too before. I mean, somebody had to teach me what a VWAP was. Somebody had to teach me what a Fibonacci retracement level was. I didn't just know that. I wasn't just born knowing this stuff. I had to be taught. So everybody has a day one, guys. So don't be shy. All right, don't be shy. The next 5 minutes, I'm going to take we're going to finish the Q&A. And the next 5 minutes, I just want to take some questions from the newbies. All right. If you are brand new, don't be shy. I know I go through this Q&A and I talk about a lot of different things that might be kind of over some of your head, but now's your chance to ask a question. Remember, there's no such thing as a stupid question. If you have the question, somebody else probably has it too. Nice. Chi Gerald, just subscribe, my man. Welcome to the channel. Why do stocks change so much after hours? After hours, it depends. Okay, after hours, it depends, because you have sometimes you get news, sometimes you have geopolitical or macroeconomic events or data, something that comes out after hours, and markets will move based on that. Okay, markets will move based on that. Okay, so it depends. And you also have a fraction of market participants in after hours, so it's a little bit easier for price to change, because the liquidity is a lot lower. There's a lot less shares that are in the marketplace, so it's easier for you to get direction. During the day, there's 100% of market participants that are buying and selling, so it'll be harder for a stock to move. After hours, it's a fraction of that. Okay, so if you have something that sparks buying interest in a stock, you have a fraction of market participants, so there's a fraction of the sellers in the way, that it becomes a lot easier for the stock to move higher. So stocks will always trade, well, not always, depending on what type of stock it is, but most of the time they'll trade less volume after hours or pre-market than they will once the market opens, or while the market is open. Okay, so it's usually a liquidity issue, and there just being less shares in the system. Which stockbroker should I sign up with? Does your software have it built in? Okay, Mark, we do not have a broker built into our software. You have to open your own brokerage account. I would recommend E-Trade, Thinkorswim, Charles Schwab, Webull. All of these are good brokers for beginners. I trade with Lightspeed. I wouldn't recommend Lightspeed for a beginner, because you still do have commissions for Lightspeed. Now, I recommend Lightspeed if you're a trader that trades with large size like I do, because your execution is everything. I want to make sure that I can get in and get out when I want, but I pay commissions for that. E-Trade, Thinkorswim, Charles Schwab, they do not have any commissions. You have commission-free trading. So if you're on a small account, it is well worth it for you guys to go with one of those platforms and pay 0 commissions. Where do you recommend trading options? Kristen, same, no different. All those brokers have great option trading platforms: Thinkorswim, E-Trade, They all have good platforms for trading options. Yes, Naresh, good question. Do you maintain separate brokerage account for long term? Yes, I do. I actually think you all should. So my active trading account is with Lightspeed. Okay. My active trading account is with Lightspeed, but my long-term portfolios, I have several. I have a lot of different portfolios. I've got portfolios with Fidelity, and the bulk of my long-term portfolios is with JP Morgan Wealth Management. Okay. I've got like five different portfolios for my long-term. That includes my SEP IRA and a couple of other different portfolios. And I would recommend that you keep your long-term stuff separate from your active trading account as well. Let's see. Yes, for a small account, would you say no commissions is more beneficial than a margin account offshore with no PDT? Yes, Taj. I don't trust any of those offshore brokers. I'm sorry, man. I would not give any of those offshore brokers my money. They're not bound by the same banking regulations as firms in the United States. I don't like that. I don't trust that. I would feel a lot more comfortable if I was just starting out and had a small account, that I had an account with a US regulated bank and I had zero commission trading. All right. So that's it, guys. That just about does it there. That finishes out our Q&A session. I want to real quick, before we get in here now, I want to recap my trades from the day. I'm going to recap my trades from the day. But before we do, all of you that typed the number one, all of you that are brand new to trading, you guys, like I said, one of the most important things for you is to get an education before you start trading with real money. Very, very, very important that you guys do that, because that's a single greatest mistake that traders make, is where they start trading before they get themselves an education and they lose money, and they lose money quickly. And that's because they don't know what they're doing. So learn to crawl before you walk. Learn to walk before you run. All right. We do have a 7-day trial that I want to make sure you guys are aware of for those of you that are brand new. Okay. For those of you that are brand new, we do have a 7-day trial that gets you access to our member dashboard for 7 days, where you will be able to see all the resources and tools available to you as a full-time member. Guys, it's only $3. It's a one-time payment. That's less than that you'll pay for a cup of coffee at Starbucks. And this is $3 that could potentially change your life. For the 3-day trial membership, guys, just go to this URL. It is right there at the bottom of your screen, ttgthree.com. You'll get access to our stock profile tool, which are due diligence companion that will allow you to trade, that allow you to type in any ticker symbol that you're interested in and get a downloadable PDF report that gives you general information on the company, SEC filings, company news, insider transactions, analyst ratings. This stuff can help you make your trading and investment decisions. You'll get our premium watch list, which shows you the list of stocks that we're trading on that day, why we're trading them, why we're interested in them, and where we're buying and where we're selling. You're also going to get 3 sample courses that I wrote specifically for that trial program. Guys, these courses are guaranteed to make you better traders. These courses alone are probably worth a few $100, but they're included with your trial for $3. Take advantage of these courses. There's multiple chapters, multiple lessons in each course. I'm telling you guys, these courses are guaranteed to make you a better trader. And then you'll also get access to our daily trading chat room for 3 days. Okay. You'll get access to our chat for 3 days. That you'll be able to trade with us live in our chat room. We share our screen. You see exactly what the moderators are seeing. You also hear us on the microphone. Myself, the other mods, we're on the microphone talking to you live during the day, telling you guys what we are seeing. Okay, telling you guys what we're seeing, what we're doing, what we expect to have happen. I tell you guys where I'm buying before I buy it, tell you where I'm selling before I sell it. It's very easy to follow along with our trades in chat because none of us are scalpers. We're not in and out within seconds. Our trades typically last several minutes to several hours, sometimes several days long. And you guys will be able to come and chat and trade with us live. We also send out push notifications when our trades actually execute and our orders fill. Okay, and right now we're sporting about a 79% win rate in chat, which means 79% of the time that we call out a trade, it's a profitable one. All right. You guys will have access to all of that with your 7-day trial to when you guys sign up for ttgthree.com. Again, guys, that's just a one-time payment of $3. It's not reoccurring. Okay. That's it. All right. Now we are going to dive in. We're going to go over my trade recaps on the day. We're going to talk about what I changed in my small cap kind of strategy and how it has been working out beautifully for us with all of these small caps that are giving us kind of one and done type moves. Before I do so, if you guys have not done so already, I want you all to right now smash that like button. Show me how much you guys appreciate the time, energy, and effort that I put into these live streams on a daily basis. Go ahead, guys, smash that like button if you have not done so already. All right, guys, now let's dive in. All right, let's dive in. Let's go over the trade recaps from the day. Before I get into the actual trade recaps, first, let's talk about what were the changes that I made. Okay, what were the changes that I made in small caps? So a couple of days ago, I recognized that we were not getting follow through on small caps. I had a couple of small cap trades. There were winners, and I had like 3 or 4 of them. They were all winners, but not one got to my final profit target. When I have a handful of trades like that and not one of them gets to my final profit target, that's a sign to me that the small cap market has run out of steam or is running out of momentum, and small caps are cooling off and they're not giving you follow through. Now, the reason why I said, this is my opinion, the reason why I believe that the small cap market has run out of momentum and is not giving you follow through is because traders' attentions are being sucked into these SPAC plays. These SPAC plays are going nuts. Seems like every day one of these SPACs is just running wild. There was LAZR the other day. Today it was QS. You've had SBE, you had HCAC, you had CIIC, you have LCA, you have TRNE. I mean, guys, you have VGAC. I mean, the list goes on and on. There's like 100 of these SPACs now. And it's sucking liquidity out of small caps because day traders like myself are gravitating towards the SPACs, and we're trading the SPACs. Now, you just take me, for example. My buying power alone and my position size, you take it out of a small cap and you put it into a SPAC. It's a lot of liquidity that you're taking away from, when I buy and when I sell. Now, imagine 100 traders like me, all taking their liquidity away from a small cap and putting it into a SPAC. That's creating a lot less liquidity in the small cap market, and you need volume in order to have momentum and follow through. And that is one thing that the small cap market right now is lacking. So once I noticed that, okay, I did not make any adjustments when I first noticed it, but then we had a day, I forgot, it was a couple of days ago, but I traded PPSI and HGSH, if I believe, were the 2 ticker symbols. It was definitely PPSI, and I think the other one was HGSH. Both extremely high quality setups, A+ setups. They were beautiful setups. If I saw these setups 100 more times, I would trade them 100 more times. Okay, these are setups I would trade on a regular basis. And neither one of them worked out. I actually ended up getting stopped out of both of those trades for losses. And that was the final straw for me. I said to myself, okay, I had a lot of small caps that did not get to my final profit target. Then I had a handful of just 2 of them. I had 2 small caps that were grade A setups. They both failed. And I'm like, that's it. That's all I needed to see to say, okay, the small cap market, the momentum has slowed down. So I made an adjustment. When I take profits in usually 3 pieces. Sometimes it'll be 4, but I'll do 25% of my position off at my first profit target, 50% off at my second profit target, and then 25% off at my third profit target. That is how I traditionally take my profits. However, now the small cap market has started to slow down. I'm taking the bulk of my position off the table sooner. Okay, so something I told members that they can start to do is take 50% of your profit off at the first take profit, then take 25 at the second, 25 at the third. What that does is that front loads your profit target. That front loads your profit on the trade. So when you get to your profit target 1, if these small caps are not giving you really big follow through, now when you're in a red hot market for small caps specifically, you want to backload your position because you're getting that big follow through. You're not getting that big follow through now. So if you're backloading your position and you're waiting for that final profit target, and that final profit target doesn't get reached, you're leaving a lot of profit on the table because the bulk of your position, you're never getting off at the profit. You're actually stopping out on that last piece instead of selling the bulk of your position in the beginning while the stock's moving higher. So I started to make those adjustments to where now I'm taking profits off sooner. And it's been working really, really well. Like I said, 4 for 4 today trading small caps, 4 for 5 total on the day. The one loss was on a SPAC play. Okay, but 4 for 4, I traded CRIS 3 times, 19% gain, then a 9% gain, then another 19% gain, and then I got NURO for a 10% gain. Now again, these are great percentage profits, but they're not home runs. I'm not hitting those 40, 50, 60% gainers like I would when small caps are red hot. I'm not getting that stock that goes from like $3 to $7.50, $8. I'm not getting that type of movement, but I'm getting a stock that goes from 4 to 480. I'm getting a stock that goes from 650 to 8. I'm still getting some good moves. Just, taking profits off a little bit sooner. And that's the adjustment that I made a few days ago. And it's been working out beautifully. It's been working out absolutely beautifully these last couple of days. And I'm going to continue to do that until the small cap market heats up. And how will I know the small cap market heats up? Because you're going to start to see 2 things. You'll notice that you're going to get afternoon short squeezes where the stocks rally in the morning, everybody shorts them in the middle of the day, and then they get squeezed in the afternoon, the stocks go higher. You're going to see 2 or 3 of those. That'll be an indication that the small cap market is heating back up. The SPAC market will cool off because I think that is a big, kind of suck of liquidity out of the small cap market. So as long as the SPAC market's hot, I think small caps will be cold. But once the SPAC market cools off and all those stocks crash back down to earth, that's when I'm going to look for the small cap market to heat back up again. And then you'll realize that your last profit targets are being reached. And once your last profit targets are reached, that's when I'm going to start to shift my take profits back to 25, 50, 25. Okay. So for those of you that are still trading small caps right now, I'm trading everything. I'm trading small caps and I'm trading SPACs. Those are my 2 main focuses right now. I'm really focusing on the SPAC sector. SPAC sector is a huge, huge, huge focus for me here right now. But if there still are good moves in small caps. You just have to know how to trade them and how to take profits quicker and protect yourself. So let's get into the trade recaps in the day. Let me pull up my trade alerts. We were active today, boy. We were active today. All right, let's go to the charts. Okay, CRIS. Okay, so here we are with CRIS. The reason why I really liked CRIS had a really nice fundamental catalyst. CRIS had some positive early data from a trial for their leukemia treatment. And they also had, I believe it was an analyst from H.C. Wainwright, who just initiated coverage on the stock 2 weeks ago with a buy rating and a $5 price target. They reiterated their buy rating today and lifted their price target to $9. And that was on the back of positive data for their leukemia treatment. And that's what gave the stock the big gap up. And I'm saying, okay, we've got really good, strong fundamental catalyst here on the CRIS. And I'm like, I think this can maybe be one that could actually give us a move. So right off the bell, we kind of gapped up. We sat here and then we broke through the initial morning high. I drew a line across the initial morning high right there. There it is. There is your initial morning high. We broke through that initial morning high with a beautiful increase in trading volume. And then when we pulled ourselves back into that to test that previous high, we'll drop our fib levels. Okay, what you will notice is that the initial morning high lines up with your 26 Fibonacci retracement level, and then you also have your the initial morning high lines up with your 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, and you also have your VWAP indicator sitting there as well. This orange line on my screen is my VWAP. So on this pullback back into this area, you'll notice a decrease in trading volume. See the decrease in trading volume on the pullback? So that was my entry point. Okay, multiple support indicators. 23.6 fib, initial high, VWAP, heavy volume through the initial morning high. Now, guys, remember, the greater the volume through an initial morning high, the greater the chance that high becomes support. Then you'll notice on the pullback, you get lower volume. It's exactly what you want to see when a stock breaks through the high with high volume. You want to see lower volume pullback into that prior high. And I got long CRIS right there at $6.59. Okay, so there I am long at $6.59. And the stock starts to push and extend higher. And you can see we get one move and then we're done. See what I mean? How you get one move and then we're done? These are 3-minute candles. This trade lasted about 10 minutes. Okay. And I take profits off up into this move. as the stock extends to make new highs. Again, I'm not looking for the home runs. I'm just taking profits as we go. So I'm long at 659. I take some profit at 728. I take more profit at 746. And then at 782. This was that profit was up there at 782. So you guys can see I'm being quick to take those profits off the table. At that point, I'm already out of like 80% of my position. I'm already out of 80% of my position. Why? Because we're not getting the follow through in the small cap market right now. We're just not. So early in my take profits, I'm taking the bulk of my position off the table and I'm leaving a small piece in case we continue. And that is working out really, really, really well for me, because then, as you guys will see, we ended up failing and dropping back down below, your support levels. And I just got flat the position once we got there, and we got down back below VWAP. And that final, where are we? 647. So 647 was the final sellout right there at 647. Okay. So again, a nice profitable trade, guys. Like this is like a double. I didn't get a home run. I didn't get, oh my God, the stock went to 9. We got 45, 50% gains. What? I didn't get that. Stock halted, opened up, gapped up, halted again. That's not the type of environment that we're in small caps. Even a stock that had the strong fundamental catalyst that you saw today in CRIS did not have the juice to give you follow through. Okay, so I'm taking profits off sooner. I'm just taking profits off sooner in the trade, and it's working out. It's working out beautifully. Now, again, I told you I traded CRIS 3 times today. Okay, I traded the stock 3 times today. All 3 were profitable. The second one was a small gain. I said to everybody in chat today, I said, guys, listen, if we can hold this $6 level, I think this stock has a chance to squeeze. Why? Again, initial morning high, and you'll see that this $6 level just continued to hold support all day long. Okay, all day long, this $6 level holds support. Now, what do we know about stocks that hold key support levels during lunchtime? When you are looking for stocks to give you afternoon squeezes, okay, when you are looking for stocks to give you afternoon squeezes, you want to see stocks that are strong in the morning and then hold above key support levels all throughout lunch. So I thought to myself, listen, we've got this stock. They've got fundamental catalysts on it. The stock is still not broken down. Short sellers in the small cap market are very confident and content right now because they're not getting squeezed. These stocks are fading pretty regularly. So I said, if we can hold this level during lunch, I think we can squeeze in the afternoon. So what I did was I came in here just at 2 o'clock and I got long a tier 1 position at, I'll give you the exact time. 2 o'clock. Oh, 2 o'clock on the button. 2 o'clock on the button. $6.37. Okay, right there. $6.37. My tier 1 position. Now, for those of you that are wondering, what the hell do you mean by tier 1? Tier 1 is 25%. Okay, tier 1 is 25% of my desired position size. So let's say I wanted to buy 10,000 shares. Tier 1 would be 2,500. If you wanted to buy 1,000 shares, tier 1 would be 250. Okay. And I said, I'm going to add tier 2 if we break up and over the 675 area with a nice increase in volume, because I'm looking for the volume increase, right? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a volume increase to signal some type of a short squeeze. And what I did was I added to the position right there at 675, looking for the stock to actually was 668, I believe, 667. 667 was the add right there at 2:22 p.m. as I'm looking for the stock now to squeeze. What I start to notice here, guys, was the volume just never came. Now, remember what I just told you about how, these stocks don't have the volume, that there's lacking volume, that, a lot of day traders' attentions are elsewhere in the SPACs, and that's resulting in lower volume. That's what you're seeing here. This is a perfect example of that. Right here during this little move is when you want to see this stock absolutely explode. Okay. And that's when you want to start to see the volume just start to pour into this thing as shorts just start to panic and they start to cover, longs rush in, they chase. And that's what you want to see, okay, out of this CRIS. And that's what you would see if the small cap market was hot right now. So I told everybody coming into this trade, I'm like, guys, I want to see an increase in volume. I want to see the increase in volume. And my TGD members that are on this live stream, you guys can verify that this is exactly what I was saying. As I'm in this trade, I keep telling my members, I'm like, guys, we're not getting that increase in volume I don't like this. We're not getting that increase in volume. I'm going to take profit off the table. I'm going to reduce my size. And I actually took a piece of profit off the table right there at 666. Then I took more profit off at 692. And the reason why, not necessarily because my profit targets are being reached, but because we just were not getting that type of consistent volume that we need in order to get a short squeeze. We were not getting it. Okay, so I just take profits on the table at 666 and 692, and then I got flat the rest of that position right here at 648. Okay, not a big win at all. Not a big win at all, but still a profitable trade with the first entry, second entry, and then I'm taking the bulk of my position off the table on those first two, which leaves me with a small piece of the position in case the stock squeezes. But again, just like earlier in the morning, we don't get the follow through. We don't get the follow through here in the afternoon, and I exit the last piece of my position. But when I'm exiting that last piece, again, I'm in a small piece of the position. Okay, just like in the morning trade, I'm in a small piece of the position. The bulk of my profit is already off the table. The bulk of my position, I should say, is already off the table. Okay. Now, as we continue on, like I said, I traded this thing 3 times today. Now I said to everybody, well, after that happened, the stock held. And you see, we did not break down. Usually if the stock's going to break down, you'll get that level will break as all your longs just panic out. That all just got sucked into this move higher. They all panic out. They all stop out. Everyone's stop loss triggers at 6, and you get this flush and the stock halts, and the stock's done for the day. That didn't happen. So now I tell everybody in chat. Now, again, my members that are on this live stream, if you're a member of TTG, you can confirm for everybody watching live that this is exactly what I said in chat. I said, guys, Chris has a chance to give you an after hours short squeeze. I'm going to have eyes on this for a potential after hours squeeze. Well, what do you know? As soon as the bell rings, pop, you get that squeeze action. That's exactly what I was waiting for, and we got it. And as soon as that thing started to spike, I came in here and I went after this thing after hours. I got long at 4:07 p.m. at $7.13 right there. Okay, there's my entry at $7.13. And you can see we got this nice move higher in the after hours session. And again, I'm not being greedy. I'm not just holding on, waiting for this extension. My timing on this was actually perfect because the company actually ended up announcing an offering after hours, but I was already out of my position. So I took profits up here at 765, and I just keep taking profits off all along the way. I took more profits off at 788, okay, 788, and then we actually break up through $8, and I take another piece of profit off at 845. So I'm now taking profits at 765, okay, 788, 812, 845. So I actually had another profit in here. Okay. And now again, I'm down to a very small piece of my position. And then that's when the company announced the offering. So after hours at around, what is this? This is at 4:14 p.m. So at like 4:13 p.m., the company announced the offering. And as soon as they announced the offering, I got flat the last piece of my position right there. Again, these are 3-minute candles. I got flat the last piece of my position right there at $8. So this is a quick trade. This trade only lasted 7 minutes. Okay. But again, I'm being quick to take my profits off the table as the stock extends higher, guys, because I'm simply not getting the follow through. And this just, that was just kind of a little bit of luck on my side there. Because if the company announced the offering, 10 minutes earlier, I never would have been able to make that trade. So you started to get the short squeeze and the company goes, oh, we did an offering, and the stock just kind of reversed, went right back down. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions about those 3 trades on CRIS? Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions about those 3 trades? Actually, one of our members called it out in chat. Actually, one of our members called it out in chat. Okay, guys. Moving on to my next small cap trade is NURO. And you see what I mean? How you have no follow through in small caps? Look at this. How gross is this? Look, you get one move, and then we're done. This is what I mean by one and done, how you have no follow through whatsoever, right? You get one move and then the stock's done. Okay, this is what I mean by small caps have no follow through. This is why we're taking profits off on these trades quickly. Okay, so here we are now with the setup on NURO, and this is a beautiful setup. Initial morning high, heaviest volume of the day when we broke through the initial morning high, very low volume pullback, right back into your initial high, trade line and VWAP, and I get long NURO right there. I get long NURO right there on that pullback. I'm long at $4.42. We push up higher. We make a new high of the day. I take a piece of my profit off the table at the high. That is at $4.70. Then we push to another new high. I take another piece of profit off the table at $4.88. And now again, I'm out of the bulk of my position already. Out of the bulk of my position, and the stock fails, rolls back over, and I get out of the last piece of my position at $4.48 for the final take profit at $4.88. So again, you guys can see how fast these stocks are running out of steam. You can see how fast look at this. Look at the stock the rest of the day. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. Okay, these small caps do not have the momentum. They don't have the follow through. They're simply not giving it to you. And you know, the move that I said I was making a couple days ago, which is adjusting those profits, those profit tiers to take the bulk of my position off the table sooner, is paying. It's paying me in. I don't even know. I can't even think of a catchy saying to do it justice. Okay, I can't even think of a saying to do it justice because you know it makes all the difference in my P&L. It makes all the difference in my P&L. No, man, the Spanish Fibonacci. I missed QS, man. I was bidding at 57.78. Okay, 57.78. I was bidding. I was bidding 2,000 shares at 57.78, and I did not get filled. I was actually, the stock got to 57.78. It got to it. I was right there, high bid. Like a couple shares went off. I didn't get any, and then the stock just took off. And I was like, oh my God. And then it started to go after hours, but then I was already trading CRIS. So then I'm in CRIS and the thing's starting to jump like crazy. So I stopped looking at QS, and it turns out QS went all the way to 74. And it turns out that would have been the one. But a lot of my members caught it. A lot of our members caught it. So that was really good. That was really, really good. All right. So that does it. No, I don't always do limit orders. I market order in sometimes too, but that stock QS was jumping around. I had a pretty decent spread. And when I'm trying to get a couple thousand shares, it, you know, sometimes can be a big difference. So I was trying to just get filled in the bid, but you know, now hindsight, obviously I should just market ordered in. Okay. All right. So guys, those are the lessons there for those small caps. You guys are just seeing now real life examples of how it helps. The strategy that I'm implementing, that adjustment that I made a couple days ago, and I talked to you guys about it on the live stream. I told you guys on the live stream a couple days ago that I was making this change. I told you why. You're seeing now in real life it paying some serious dividends here. No pun intended, because we're talking about stocks, but you're seeing it paying off big time. You're seeing it pay off big time. All right. You guys are seeing some perfect examples of how that is working for me. All right. Now, with that being said, let's move on. I want to do a quick little roll call here of our audience. I want to see how many of you right now that are on this live, how many of you are not members of Two Trading Group? If you're not a member of TTG, you guys go ahead and type the letters TTG in chat right now. Okay, Justin, Goldminer, Kareem, Santa Claus, Preston, Eric, Bubbalicious, M. Lev, Dan, Ananthan, Deshank, Stock Mefest, Tracy Gray, Kemet, Rowland, Sahid, Stephen, Jay, Rod Elmeni, CB Got Games, Alex Carl, John Carr, Martez, Erica, Nathaniel, CB, Sarum, Parwez, Levy, Adrian, Frederick, James, Joel, Savvy, Flavia, Sean Johnson, wow, Robert Machoud, Bazo, Duke, wow, Dark Legend, Diego, Emma, woo! A. Kimura. Wow. DJ Chase. DJ Case, I'm sorry. Chucho. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. A lot of you guys. Guys, what are all of you that just typed TTG in the chat? What are your guys' goal? What are your goals? Type it in chat. I'm being serious. Like, I want to know, what are your goals as traders? All of you that are typing TTG in chat, type your goals in the stream right now. What are your guys' goals? For those of you that are not members of True Trading Group, I'm curious. Real goals, your honest goals. Quit my full-time job that I obviously hate. Stop losing money. My goal is to learn from you and make some money. Consistency. An R8 by my sophomore year of college. Nice. Income, be a full-time trader. Financial freedom, $100 a day, $400 a day. Become my own boss. Never stop learning. Good one, Kristen. John Carr, make money. To understand this game and make some money. Learn to predict stock movements. Grow my account by 1% a week. Feed my family. Donovan, amen to that. Get out of PDT. Learn short and long-term trading. Join TTG this month, then trade full-time. Earn back my 40K that I lost. Retire my wife so she doesn't have to work anymore. Bubba, you're a hell of a guy. Buy my parents a house. Ivan, amen to that. Improve my trading skills. Work for you. Nah, you're going to work for yourself. You're going to work for yourself. You're not working for me. You're working for yourself. Make more than my brother who has his series 6, 7, 63, and 66. Yes, Bo, you will, my man. You will. Retired. I'm now wanting money to enjoy the last few years. Nice. Help the family. Very nice, guys. Good stuff. All excellent, excellent goals. Okay, all are excellent goals. It's important for you guys as traders to set realistic and attainable goals. Like, don't have one of your goals just be, I want to be rich. Okay, because it's important for you to actually achieve your goals. So, like, if you want to say, like, I want to make $100 in a day, achieve it, cross it off. Then you want to make $200 in a day, achieve it, cross it off. 500, achieve it, cross it off. 1,000, achieve it, cross it off. Like have 5 green days in a week. So like no red days for an entire week, like achieve it, cross it off. It's important for you guys to achieve those goals throughout your trading career. It's important to help you to build self-confidence. Okay. It's very important to help you guys build self-confidence. So listen, guys, for all of you that, that typed the TTG in chat, for all of you guys that type TTG in chat, I want, I want to kind of just talk to you guys about what you guys are actually going to be able to get access to right now to join the TTG team full time. Because I told you guys earlier that, listen, if you guys want to become consistently profitable traders, it all starts with education. That's what is the difference maker. The difference maker is all about the education. And when you guys join True Trading Group, you are getting a simplified version of the education I received when I worked at a hedge fund on Wall Street. Okay. And right now we actually have a coupon code that we are running for the month of December, which is coupon code TTG1220. That can get you guys a 42% discount on a 1-year all-inclusive membership. But let me explain to you what you get access to as a full-time member. Okay. Because True Trading Group is a lot more than just a chat room or an alert service. We are a platform that provides traders with the resources, tools, and education needed to be consistently profitable traders. It's a lot more than just a chat. Let me explain to you guys what you get access to as a full-time member. You'll be able to enter our daily trading chat room every single day from 7:30 a.m. Eastern until 6:30 p.m. Eastern. And where I told you that myself and the other moderators, we share our screen throughout the day. You see exactly what we are looking at. We are all on the microphone talking to you live. I'm on the mic telling you what I see, what I'm doing, what I think. I tell you where I'm buying. My TTG members that are on the live stream, you guys can confirm this. I come on the microphone and I tell everybody, let's say I say, guys, I see support at $10. I'm going to be a buyer around $10.25. I tell everybody where I'm buying the stock before I actually buy it. Stock pulls in, My trade executes. As soon as my order fills, you get a push notification in the chat room that lets you know my trade has been executed. So it's very easy for you guys to follow along with my trades in chat. Okay. We also have a mobile app that you'll be able to access because I understand the majority of our members work full-time jobs. And you know what? How many of my teaching members right here, right now, how many of you do work full-time jobs? Type I in chat right now if you work a full-time job. Okay. This is why we have the mobile app for people that work full-time jobs. This will allow you to be logged into our chat room, even if you're not in front of your computer. From your mobile device, you can actually see the screen share. You can listen to the audio analysis. You can get real-time push notifications sent to you right on the mobile app. It's downloadable on iPhone and Android, or you can put it on a tablet, whatever it is, guys, because I don't want you fumbling around on like your cell phone, when you guys are trying to go through and place yourself with trade. So I want you guys to be able to follow along with what it is that we are doing in chat, even if you can't be in front of your computer. Okay. Only if you are in front of your computer. Okay. I'm sorry. If you're not in front of your computer, I want you guys still be able to follow along with what it is that we're doing in chat. We also have a lot of other features in the chat room. We've got a Benzinga Pro newsfeed with breaking up to the second news alerts right there in our chat room. People ask me, Mike, what do you use for news? My site, True Trading Group, because we have Benzinga Pro newsfeed right there in our chat room that gives you breaking up to the second news alerts. We also have a Squawk Box feature, which will allow you to actually listen to the news instead of read it. You can turn on your speakers, turn on that audio, that Squawk Box feature, and someone will read the news headlines to you instead of you having to read them yourself. Okay. That's a really awesome feature. And then, like I told you before, we're sporting about a 79% win rate currently in chat, which means any time that one of the moderators calls out a trade, it is a profitable one 79% of the time. Now, aside from that, I told you that the chat room is like, I don't know, it's maybe 30% of your membership to True Trading Group because we're an all-inclusive program. And what you are also getting access to as a member is access to our entire curriculum, all of our courses. All of our courses, not just some of them, all of them. When you guys become a member, you get access to the entire 15-course curriculum. This is a simplified version of the material that I learned when I worked at a hedge fund. Same education that allowed me to receive a Trader of the Year award in 2008. I simplified that education and I teach it on to my teaching members. So when you guys join up, you're getting access to real professional education. No gimmicks, no special little secret. You're getting just hardcore professional education. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own, guys. I was taught this by professional traders. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. Okay. And I teach now on to you guys. There's no upsells in True Trading Group. Okay. So when you sign up, you get access to all of our courses. We don't have like, special VIP courses that are going to cost you another $1,000. No, you get access to all of our courses, beginner courses, foundation courses, advanced courses, option courses, trader psychology courses, swing trading courses, you name it, we got it. You have access to it as a member of True Trading Group. And also all of our resources and tools. We also have a trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, with real-time level 1 and real-time level 2. That lets you practice trading, practice implementing what you learn in the courses, practice implementing it in the simulator first, prove to yourself consistency before you guys start trading with real money. You also get access to our stock screener, which lets you filter through thousands of stocks during the day to see what are the hottest stocks on the day and see where you guys give you the best chance to profit so you know where to focus your attention. I already told you guys about the stock profile tool. You get access to that as a full-time member. And get this, over 90 hours of additional educational video content. That's in addition to all of the courses. That's in addition to all the courses. So the courses are in text and video format. Okay, the courses are in text and video format. But we have, in addition to that, over 90 hours of educational video content. That's from workshops and webinars that myself and the other moderators conduct every month on various topics where we hold these workshops. They're recorded and then they're put in a video library where members can go back and watch them at a later date. You will have access to that entire video library. That's an additional 90 hours of content on top of the courses. And then, of course, now as a full-time member, you can actually start attending these workshops and webinars live, interact with the moderator, ask questions, interact with other members. Okay. Also, anyone that joins up tonight with coupon code THD1220 will also get included a free one-on-one mentor session with one of our pro moderators that lets you review your trading, talk about your strengths and weaknesses, what mistakes you're making. And then, of course, how we can fix that, how we can fix that to help improve on your P&L. And then lastly, but not least, you guys are also going to get access to our TradingView Pro charting software. Okay, that is also included when you guys join up with a full-time membership. Okay, so like I told you, you're getting access to a lot of resources and tools, and that includes all future resources and tools. So let's say I come out with a new course in a month from now, or we add a new feature or tool in a month from now. You automatically have access to it as a member. Like I said, there are no upsells. We're like the Netflix of trading communities, because Netflix comes out with a new show next week. They don't ask you for $20 to watch it. It's included in your membership, right? Same thing with True Trading Group. We come out with something new, it's included in your membership. Okay. So guys, like I said, we take the top premium trading tools and products, we bundle them together as part of your True Trading Group membership. That's why I say it's an all-inclusive 1-year membership. You've got that Benzinga Pro newsfeed, the Squawk Box feature, the trading simulator, the real-time level 2, the trade ideas scanner. I forgot to mention that we have a trade idea scanner that streams for you guys in real time. Stocks making new highs, stocks with increases in volume, leading gappers, top gainers. That's a trade idea scanner. You guys are going to get, at least, 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts from a community of traders that's got about a 79% win rate. You're also getting 15 professional courses written by an award-winning hedge fund trader. That's myself. Like I said, guys, this is the same education that allowed me to receive an award in 2008. I received Trader of the Year award. I wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't for this education. Those 90 hours of additional workshops. Don't forget, we have a red to green workshop on December 16th. That's for any traders that are still struggling, that are still red. If you're not yet profitable, we are hosting another workshop, red to green, on December 16th. Full-time members are welcome. All full-time members are obviously able to join. And then you guys also have just access in general, right? Access in general. You're forgetting, or what maybe a lot of people don't realize, is that during the day in chat, you have the ability to send us DMs during the day, the moderators in chat. So like when you guys come on here and you ask me questions about a particular stock, ask me during the day. Like ask me while the market's open. Ask me while you can actually buy or sell right there in the moment. Ask me what you guys think about a particular trade. I'll tell you. I'll tell you if I think it's a good buy, if I think you should sell it, or if I think you should stay away from it, or I think you should short it. I'll tell you guys. You can DM any one of the moderators during the day. This is what you guys have access to as a member of True Trading Group. Okay. Normally, a 1-hour membership, a 1-year membership to True Trading Group normally would cost you $2,048 for the year. But right now with coupon code TTG1220, you can actually get a 42% discount, which brings the price all the way down to just only $1,174. This is our holiday sale. Okay. This is our holiday sale. This is for the month of December. How this holiday sale is working is every 24-hour period, every 24-hour period, you guys, the price of this membership is going up by a couple of bucks. Okay, so right now is literally the cheapest price that you're going to be able to get a membership to True Trading Group, because then come January 1st, the price of our memberships are going up in general. Okay, so I'm telling you now, don't wait for the end of the year thinking there's going to be a bigger holiday sale. There's not. I'm telling you this now. This is our holiday sale. Okay, $1,174 right now, today, is the cheapest that you are going to be able to get a membership to True Trading Group by using coupon code TTG1220. Every 24-hour period in the month of December, the price goes up by a couple bucks. And then in January, the price is really going to jump. Okay, so take advantage of this coupon code now before the price goes up at midnight tonight. Okay, and listen, anybody that signs up here tonight, like I said, I told you guys, I want to make sure that all of our members have the tools and resources necessary to be consistently profitable traders. And that includes something to help you trade on the go. I told you guys about that mobile app before. And the reason why we spent the time and energy to develop that mobile app is because the majority of our members do work full-time jobs. So anyone that signs up tonight by midnight, I'm going to include a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet, which is the perfect tool for you to stay connected on the go and trade, still be in chat, place your trades, and then, go through the courses and still get your education on your mobile tablet. It's a lot easier than you fumbling around on your cell phone. Totally free. It's our gift to you. We're even going to cover the shipping. Okay, but that is for anyone that signs up by midnight tonight with coupon code TTG1220. I'm going to give you a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet in addition to the 42% off for those that sign up by midnight tonight. Okay, so aside from the Kindle, think about the value that you guys are getting right now, because When I break down the stuff that's included, like that Benzinga Pro news feed and the Squawk Box feature, guys, Benzinga charges $1,188 for the year for that news feed alone. That's included in your membership, and you can get a membership right now for $1,174. Okay, a real-time, if you want real-time level 1 and real-time level 2 for all exchanges, that would cost you $990 for the year. A trade simulator would be $750 for the year. And then Trading Views Pro charting software, they charge $720 for the year for their charting software. All of these things are included with your membership. That is $3,648 in educational tools and premium products that are included in your membership when you use coupon code TGD1220. Okay? It's an absolute no-brainer, the value that you are getting. I told you TGD is a lot more than just a chat room and trade alerts. You're getting all of those resources, okay, when you guys join True Trading Group with that coupon code. All of those resources are included when you guys sign up. And you sign up by midnight tonight, you're going to get the free Amazon Kindle Fire. You're going to get the 42% discount. And listen, I'm going to even do you guys one better. How many of you are still on the fence right now? All right. How many of you are still on the fence? You're like, you know what, Mike, you sound really cool, man. I really like your streams, but I don't know. I don't know if TGD is right for me. Great. I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal with you right now. Sign up tonight with coupon code TGD1220. Okay. Do the following 3 things. Take all the courses, get an 85 or higher on the exams. We have quizzes at the end of all the courses. Okay. So take all the courses, get an 85 or higher on the quizzes, and do your one-on-one with one of our mods. Do those 3 things. And if you do not make your 1172 back, okay, if you do not make it back by at least once by the end of the year, I'm going to give you a full refund. I'm going to give you a full refund. So if you do those 3 things and you don't make back $1,174 at least once throughout the course of your membership, I'm going to give you all of your money back. Put in an effort, actually put in an effort, and I'm going to give you a money back guarantee. I have just covered your membership cost for you. What do you have to lose? Think about that. What do you have to lose? Except maybe the opportunity for you guys to actually become consistently profitable traders and achieve the goals that you all typed to me earlier before. All of you that typed TTG in chat, when I asked you, are you not a member? I said, okay, what are your goals? You all typed your goals. How do you think you're going to achieve those goals? You're just going to wake up one day and all of a sudden you're going to become a consistently profitable trader? Or are you going to have to actually get an education and do something different that has not worked for you up until this point? If you are sitting here right now and you're saying, hey, I want to make $100 a day. I want to make $500 a day. I want to pay off my student debt. I want to go on that dream vacation. I want to quit my job. I want to retire early. I want to buy my mom a house. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. How do you think you're going to achieve those things if you don't take action now? How do you think you're going to achieve those things? Because I told you guys earlier, 80% of our True Trading Group members are making 7 to 10 times their membership fee back within the first 6 months of their membership. 30% of them are doing it in the first 30 days. Okay. That is why I can offer you the money back guarantee with confidence, because I know what the education has done for me, and I know what the education has done for our members, and I know what the education can do for you. Are you guys, how many of you guys are still here? Are you guys still here? If you're not a member of TTG and you guys are still here, let me know. Type TTG in chat right now. Type TTG in chat right now if you guys are still here. Let me know. Yassine, Craig, Bryant, Nell, Sahid, Kent, Cecilia, Dirk, Bobby, Alden, Preston, Julio, Rollin, Kemet, Gustavo, RV, Crafty, Emma, Darren, OG, Oscar, Aluga, Frederick, David Franco, Valerie, Mad Gaines. What are you guys still doing here? What are you guys seriously, what are you guys still doing here? I'm telling you guys about a True Trading Group membership now. Like, I'm pitching you guys I'm telling you what is included in a true trading membership. If you guys aren't interested in the membership, what do you got? Why are you guys still here? Right? What are you guys still doing here? YouTube put me here. YouTube is smart. Maybe it's because maybe you guys are still here because you know I'm not full of shit. Maybe that's why you guys are still here. Maybe you guys are still here because you're sitting here saying, you know what? I've lost money, trading before, but maybe I actually did. Maybe I actually wasn't trading. Maybe I was just buying and selling stocks, but I was gambling because I didn't actually know what I was doing. Maybe it's time that I actually get an education and learn from someone that's done this professionally. And maybe you're sitting on here on the live stream and you're seeing real people making money. Maybe you acknowledge the fact that you see me telling you that, that we acknowledge that, yes, people do lose money and we are willing to help those members that still are struggling. 100% of my members are not making millions of dollars. No, they're not. Like I said, 80% are killing it. 20% are still struggling. And we do everything we can to help those 20%. Like I said, we have a Red to Green workshop coming up on December 16th. We leave no trader behind. Maybe that's what you guys are still doing here. Maybe that's what you guys are still doing here. You guys are not going to achieve those goals that you typed in chat. You're not going to do it just magically. You're not going to do it magically. You guys have to be willing to put in some work. How much do you need to start trading to make this back? A couple $100, Tony. A couple $100. We've got members that start with $500 in their trading account and they've already made $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. Nice, JD just signed up. I'm excited too, man. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. All right. Listen, guys, all of you that type TTG in chat, do yourselves a favor. Okay. Do yourselves a favor. If you guys are not ready to become part of the team full time, if you type TTG in chat, do yourself a favor, get our 7-day trial. We have a 7-day trial. Try it out for 7 days. It's $3. It's $3. Join us in chat tomorrow because you get 3 days in chat with us. You get those 3 courses. You can navigate our dashboard. You get to use the stock profile tool. Okay. You guys do the 7-day trial. Okay, you can upgrade to a full membership at any time during the trial if you guys want, but you are under no obligation to do so whatsoever. If you guys don't want to join after 7 days, your trial expires and that's it. You're not charged again. It's a one-time payment of $3. You spent $3 on a candy bar before, and I'm telling you, these $3 could potentially change your life. I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not being facetious. I'm being dead freaking serious. This $3 could potentially change your life. And I mean that sincerely and wholeheartedly because you're seeing all of our members in TTG, okay, that are having that success. Okay. How many of you that type TTG, how many of you are going to sign up for that trial? How many of you are going to sign up for that trial? Beautiful. Way to go, Sahid. Nell, great job. Kemet, hell yeah. Guys, let's think it's $3. It's $3. Honestly, guys, if you're serious about this, if you're really serious about becoming a consistently profitable trader, you're not willing to spend $3 to get a one-time trial. I don't know. I don't think listen, I really don't think you're serious about it. It's $3. It's not 300. It's not 3,000. It's $3. Okay. If you all go to Starbucks, you spend more than $3 for a cup of coffee. It's not reoccurring. There's no auto renew. It's just a one payment of $3. You have no obligation to sign up after that. It just expires after 7 days. That's it. When your 7 days are over, it just expires and you spent $3 for 7 days of access to our dashboard. That's it. Like I said, if you want, you can upgrade to a full membership during your trial at any time. You could upgrade if you want, but you are under no obligation to do so. Okay. So guys, for that, go to ttgthree.com to sign up for that 7-day trial. Otherwise, join us guys on the full all-inclusive 1-year membership with coupon code TTG1220. That's going to get you guys a 42% discount. It's going to get you free one-on-one. It's going to get you free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet, and it's going to get you a money-back guarantee for those of you that signed up with coupon code TTG1220 right here, right now, before midnight. You have 1 hour and 34 minutes left to take advantage of that offer before the price goes up at midnight. Okay, this will be the cheapest that you will be able to get access to a 1-year all-inclusive membership to Trading Group before our prices go up tomorrow and the day after and the day after. Like I said, every 24-hour period, the price is going up. All right, guys. So that's it, guys. That does it for me here on this live stream. I want to thank all of you for joining me. I hope you guys, enjoyed the live stream, seeing the adjustments that we're making, trading small caps. It's working beautifully for me. I'm going to stick to this until things change in the small cap market. I will certainly let all of you know when I am changing things back to my regular take profit strategies, and I'm going to start holding small caps a little bit longer. I'll let you guys know when that happens, but until then, I'm taking profits quicker, taking my profits, and I'm running. I'm not looking for home runs. It's paying me beautifully, and then my focus will remain on the SPAC market. Thank you guys again. Use that coupon code TTG1220 before it expires at midnight tonight. You guys are great. I love you all. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Smash that like button, and of course, turn on your notifications. Make sure you guys never miss out on any more of these lives. I will see you all in chat tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys.